Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna. For those of you who are new here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. In today's video, we're doing day 9 of Poetspice's 12 Days of Christmas Cheer. And if that is of interest to you, please stay tuned. Quick recap. Poet is hosting a 12-day Christmas collab on her crafting channel, because she actually does have two. Both of them are linked below, and a bunch of ladies and I are joining Poet, and the first 12 days of December we're doing something either Christmas or December holiday themed. I did choose to split a coloring page in 12 pieces, and every day we've been doing a piece. It is twofold. One, it helps me test out my pencils on how they feel on this paper, and I needed something to do for 12 days in a row. Now definitely go and check out the other ladies in the collab. All of their channels are linked in the description box below. All right, so as you can see, I am going to be using my Irojitin, and I believe these two my mom owned, and I am borrowing them. And if you imagined the air quotes around borrowing, then you know that I'm probably not going to give these back or even remind her that she has these. But I did purchase this one, and I know that because I purchased the one with the neon colors, and it's more because I believe this completes the set. I think there might be another 10-piece out there, but I don't think there's another boxed set out there. Now, the one that I'm going to be using is this one right here, and I have really thought about taking these out and putting them in a pencil case. I actually do have 2 empty pencil cases, but I actually like working in this or with these as a set, and I'll show you what I mean in just a bit. So I'm going to put these away, and then I won't be tempted to rifle through the colors, and we're just going to take a look here. And because I know I like these pencils on this paper, we are actually going to do the easiest one we have, which is this one up here. So yeah, 8, 9, let that dry, and let me show you the colors. And so we've got those right there. We've got those right there. And we've got these right here. And I'm tempted to use this set right here with a pencil from another set. So I'm going to put this one to the side, and the reason I do that, and when I color I do something similar, is if I'm choosing just 1 or 2, and I think I'll choose actually these 3 right here, and they're dissimilar enough to these that I'll know that's where they're from, but I don't like to have a bunch of the boxes on my desk because I don't want to have to remember what goes where or read anything. You guys know I'm very casual. Let's use that word instead of lazy. Okay, so what I need to do is see if I can transition this top portion so that it has a little bit of green in here, but then it goes more to the reddy part over there. But we'll do a base in one of these lighter colors. And this is another one of those sets that I have not sharpened. And the thing with Irojitins are they are very hard pencils. I think they're actually harder than Polychromos, which is a very hard pencil. But for whatever reason, I really like them in these opal books. I don't know that I like them in other books. I've tested out I believe, a Joanna Basford page. I've tested out one of the Tomislav Tomic book. I did something in there with these, and they're okay, but I find these must be either layering pencils or blending pencils, because you're not going to get a lot of pigment, but I don't feel when I'm using these, I'm not choosing them for that. I'm choosing them how they feel in my hand. So that definitely did give us a wash. Let's see if we can add some more color. Okay, and that looks like a really nice beech wood. So let's try to be a little cautious. Are we trying for caution? I'm gonna put down this mustard. Yeah, it's actually literally called mustard on this back wall. And yeah, I'm coloring into that. And bring it down. Okay, and I'll do the same up here. If you are new and just joining me, I know with my Brett funners, I have to sharpen those because they will not work at all. But all of my Brett funners are actually sharpened at this point. But the rest of my pencils, if I can get away with not having to sharpen them, but getting pigment, I know it kind of skews the results because I might rate things higher, but this is really how I color, so I'm not doing it for the video as much as if I can save myself a step, I will. Let's darken that up. And see if that will help. Oh, I think that helps. Now, to be honest, in this book, I don't know that I've actually used it in Joanna Basford. Distress inks actually work really well as well. Not distress ink, I'm sorry. Ink tints, the pencils that are actually ink. I haven't used those in a minute and I really need to. But I wasn't coloring much in November. And it was less of a slump, but like the first week of November, I was just dealing with the pain from October. And then I got really into planning, which was unexpected. I know it's planner season, but I thought I had a system that worked, and it did, but it didn't work for some additional things that I wanted. And so I quickly changed it up, which really kind of changed the trajectory of what I needed and what I wanted. That looks good. Okay, so let's bring in some of this green and see if we can kind of make it make sense. Although this one is more minty, which I think was in the Amazon. No, the Castle Arts had that minty color. Maybe we should go for something tealish. I think that's a better transition. and kind of fade it out. I think I was talking about something and I can't remember. Oh, I think I was talking about why I haven't been using my ink tints, and it's really because I haven't been coloring much. I've already filmed my completed pages, and you'll see that there wasn't a lot completed in the month of November. And that's really because of I got back into planning, setting some things up, and just dealing with the pain. I don't know why I didn't look if there was a green in there, so let's go back and let's add some pink. But we're not going to go all the way over. And we'll try to make that more red, and then we'll try to make this more pink and green like this, and see if we can get a good transition. And then we can pretend like, yeah, I totally had a plan. Sure, let's go with that. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is still raining here. We are still under a flash flood warning. Now that doesn't affect me because I'm indoors, but that means I am worried that the electricity will go out. And just like I mentioned in the last video, if it does while I'm filming, then I will finish this off camera. And then I'll just do a quick pop in at the end, or wherever it is it cut out, and then just show you the completed pages. Okay, do that as well. And that back one. Okay, now let's bring in some of this. This one, other than some of my other ones, I do have to press a little harder, but more it's because I want to match the pigment. I actually like how soft these work on this page or on this paper, and so I'm normally not working this hard for color because I want it to look kind of light and ethereal. Okay. So again, we're going to make this a little bit more red. And if you guys saw number 8, where I was coloring in the different section, yeah, we're gonna have to do something, guys. I don't want this to look perfect, but with the amount of time I'm going to end up putting in this page, I do want it to look nice. Yeah, this is the light tone of green. Let's bring that over here. So she just has a wonky house full of wonky colored walls and things. And kind of bring that into that one. And I think how we got that was with some purples and pinks. I think more green. Okay, I think that transitions nicely. Oh, I don't like that though. I know, guys. I know. And I want it more yellow, but I don't want it to be bright. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I think that transition's actually better. I'm just all up in all the sections now. Can't tell me nothing. I'd love to know if you guys think this is cheating, because I mean, in my mind, I'm kind of cheating. But then in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, one, this is your book. And two, it's really to test the page. You know, you like your Irojitins. Who's gonna scold you? But I'd love to know what you guys think. I mean, it's not gonna stop me, clearly. I'm already doing it. There is still that weird transition there, but I'm thinking that's as good as we are going to get. Maybe we need lines. Oh, guys, look at us doing stuff. Breaking the rules. I mean, honestly, how exciting is my life if this is the most rule breaking I've done in years? And it actually is. I like how they work on number 4, which is the Lumies. I actually really like my Luminance. They don't work in everything, and I definitely should use them more. But out of the pencil brands that I have, they're actually like number 3 on my list. And one day in life, I'll actually do a video where I talk about my pencils and which is my favorite. A spoiler, Luminance are number 3 on my list. Okay. So let's carry some of this over. And to be honest, I could have just left them, and I think while there definitely was a difference, we were able to get it pretty good. But it definitely makes me happier if it looks a little bit more cohesive. Look at that, guys. Look at that. All right, so let me see if I can put the right pencils back in this box. But I think that works well. This is definitely a 5-star for me, and it's less because it worked across, and it's more because I like how they feel. This is a page I had done predominantly in Irojitins, and actually it was a really quick color, and it's one of my favorites. So again, you can see it's very pale, it's very muted. I did need to come in with some Amazon Basics to bring in some vibrancy because I wanted some distinction in the dress, but otherwise I really love how this part, and this is actually all Irojitins. Her skin and the top of her humbuck is Irojitins, so it's just some pinks in here. And so that is day number 9. I forgot to write this in, but the Castle Arts I did give a 4-star. And so for my Irojitins, don't know why this pen isn't working. I give them a 5-star. Okay, so we are actually down to my Black Widows, my Brutfunners, and my Prisma pencils. And that's going to be those 3 sections there. I'm really happy. This actually looks quite jarring to me because it's so in your face. But we'll leave it until we finish these sections, and if it's just too in your face, because it's really, other than this, it's the most burnished thing on the page. Everything else you can see the white of the page. This one you cannot, so it is very vibrant against everything else. But maybe it'll work once the page is completed. All right, guys, well, that is it for me for now. And as always, aloha.